aí, galera, bom dia.
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't
E aí, moçada, vai deixando o like aí,
we
viu?
should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zola puts his foot on the gas. Cannavaro looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pass somewhat off target. Owen. Pumas appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Now it's Luis Suarez, and this is Zola. Oh, strongly challenged there. Little doubt, that is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Very decent attempt.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a climb! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry stood his ground strongly. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Owen. Varane cuts it out. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that is expertly dealt with. Defending of the desperate variety. Still goalless at the moment. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is through here. Oh no, this does not look good. Van Dijk. Pedri. And they've got rid. Now it's Vitinha. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! That's a half-decent try.
Owen is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pedri. And that could set him on his way. Real chance! He scored!
Zola really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Pumas have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Koundé.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he's there to belt it away. That has ended up in no man's land. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And he shapes to shoot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Zola! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Zola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. This is Owen. He might be in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Maldini threads one in. He's found a way through. And the finish! Okazaki. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head.
Great chance! And it's there! And There is his 30th goal. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's played through for him. Oh, no joy this time. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Pumas Unam absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Pumas are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Cambio.
And we're underway again. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Vitinha. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's made its way to him. Vitinha.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Zola! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
I thought it was a really good break, no shortage of pace.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's gone for a throw-in. Rijkaard. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Zola.
Oh, great feat, that.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, right place, right time. Pumas get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Zola. Good chance here. And how did he not make it four?
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's Hullet. Luis Suarez. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Koundé. Now that's well seen too. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Yaya Toure. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, it's come loose. Ribéry unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's cut it out. There will be a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. And here's Hullet. Nice control. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Pirlo looking to get on the end of this.
Entran número 22, número 14, número 10, número 7.
Pumas perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Torres. Musiala.
There they go, hunting again.
Musiala really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That's tidy. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Time and again they are repelled. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's having a good look here.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Pirlo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good spread. Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pumas are coasting towards victory. Pirlo. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Nicely weighted ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. But they've got it again. Zola. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zola. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Zola is behind this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Ibrahimovic! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Not the most accurate pass. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Pumas have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know,
And that will be it. Pumas pretty much in utopia. imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Gianfranco Zola is special, always engaging to watch.
One of those players who just makes you smile.
Yeah, the little magician from Sardinia lives up to the name in every possible way. And speaking of size, he made small great with his weaving trickery and dribbling.
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. Hullet. A lot of chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Koundé. Petit. And this is Stoichkov. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ribéry. Oh, that's delightful. Ribéry proves just a little bit too strong. De Ligt cuts it out. Doué. And this is Stoichkov. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Short changes him with that pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Ribéry. And it's Doué. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. Zola. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
You can never be short of runners in...
Goes for the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Pedri. Takes a shot! And one more try! Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Stoichkov, over to the left. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. De Ligt. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That has been cut short. Now he's off and running. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nico Williams. To Guardiola. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Guardiola. Ah, he's given it away. He's one-on-one. He's beaten the last man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Guardiola. Flamengo looking to pass their way through. Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Doué. Defending was strong and firm.
Bumazunam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Williams. Zola.
Might want to be careful there.
Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's managed to get free. Plenty to aim at here. And the shot! Caught offside that time. Koundé tries to pass it through. He is just caressing the ball. Nico Williams.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Ligt. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Pumazunam deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Pumas leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Pumazunam really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Luis Suarez!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Nice interception, well timed. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Heading backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And here's Zola. Great vision. Chooses to go back. Nico Williams. No way through there. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Picked out Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? And another try! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Corner number 2 then. Zola plays it short. And here's takes a shot. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Doué. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Ligt. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's neat. Doué defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's put paid to a promising move. Petit.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good-looking ball. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Petit. Guardiola. Aims beyond the defence.
Flamengo seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Shoots! That is some save from Khan! Doué. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And this is... It's Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Tá maluco, que golaço. Que golaço.
Makes his 50th appearance here and now.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He is through. Sola! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Doué. Looking for the run. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Sola and Sola! Oh, that's a waste. Guardiola.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Over the hills and far away, no catching them now! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment. Flamengo 3. And there goes the final whistle. Pumas, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Luis Suarez, voted man of... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
No luck with that dink over the top. Zola. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, played through for the wide man. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Played out wide. Tries to pass it through.
Peter, we're very fortunate to be in the presence of Gianfranco Zola.
One of Italy's most beautiful footballers ever.
No doubt. And he brings such a natural instinct.
Takes a shot! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Quarter of an hour played. And he welcomes it in. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, there's the clearance. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Flamengo do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Pumas grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's an imaginative pass. Can he get onto this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Hullet. Messi. And now the breakaway. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's one-on-one! Big chance! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in there.
Ribery! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Zola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Gusto clears it away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Neymar, he is through here, it's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Flamengo with the corner, they're first. Zico plays it short. Pumas are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Long ball looking to counter. Zola played into space. And he's picked out the run. And this is Luis Suarez. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Pumas take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment.
Got it! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Pumas are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que tomem conta de seus filhos durante a partida.
That gets things going for the second half. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Zico. Neymar. Great vision. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for the run. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gullit might just make this. He's shifting through the gears here. Gullit.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ah, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pirlo. Zola takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Suarez looks to get on the end of this. No way through. Now it's Zico. Zola. Can he get it through? Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. So we've reached the hour mark. Hullet. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Romero is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 9, camisa 8, camisa 41, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
Zola! World class from Zola! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, that's fabulous. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. There's the shot! Great football, shot and save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Corner number 2 then. Neymar goes short. Pumas have the chance to go the other way. He's had it taken off him. Looking to play him in. Now this decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Can he finish? Thuram gets it clear. Ambitious ball here. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Solar gets through on his own.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's good running with the ball. Real chance here. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Just cruising, they are cruising. Pumas are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, oh, what a mistake! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's in space and looking for options. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. And that has been clubbed away. And the pass is intercepted. Osimhen. Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. And he's running through. And he skips past his man. That's a nicely shaped goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a quick ball upfield.
Teremos
Zola.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
It's been slipped through. Gets good distance on it. Fernandez. Nicely worked.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Pumas cannot afford to slip up here. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is... He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that wasn't far away. Flamengo with the corner. They're first. Buffon claims comfortably. Pumas have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. Ribery receives it in a wide position. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Antonio Silva. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Savinho providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Messi. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it again. That'll be a throw. And he's managed to get free. Chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. He can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. Yaya Toure. Zola. Knocks it into space. And this is Luis Suarez. Back when it goes. And this is Hullet. And this is Pirlo. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Luis Suarez. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. Great vision. And he's seen that early. Used a certain decent chance! Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Pumas are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Savinho.
Pumas Unam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Driving forward, and he's lost his man here. Messi, good purposeful running this. Pirlo. Yaya Toure.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Probing pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness.
And pull it! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Zola could try cutting inside here. Zola proves just a little bit too strong. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Zola. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. Pumas looking forward to the break after... Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa
The manager
15.
can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pumas find a position of real strength now. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read. Thuram is there to clear. Jordi Alba. Mbappe. Ødegaard. Van Dijk. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk makes the interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Shoots! Pedri out to the right. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Pumas, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we're off again. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Foot in. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Yaya Toure. Threads one in. Pinches it off him. Flamengo can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ribéry, and this is Zola. He's having a shot! He scores! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Pumas are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been...
He's given it away. And he plays one through. Real chance here. There's the shot! And he hits the net. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He tried...
And the shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
This might spell danger.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable
And
here.
the through ball. And this is Forlan. And he's surging through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, easy pickings there. Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass somewhat off target. Odegaard. Rodri. Can he get on the end of this? And the flag has stayed down. Pedri! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's Pirlo. And it's been played through. He's being urged to shoot. Picked out brilliantly. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Jordi Alba. Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there. Pullet tries to play it through. Pedri. Flamengo finding their passes. Tries to pass it through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. And Jordi Alba. And it's Jordi Alba. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Flamengo seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And that's aimed into the middle. Rodri. And that has not gone well. And it's Ribery. Oh, what a ball! Pumas are almost home and dry as far as going up is concerned.
You can see how all that tension and pressure we saw before the game, Peter, it's all lifted. Now, no mistakes.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball, and the shots! They've done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Luis Suarez! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Ødegaard. And there goes the final whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Pullet, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Pumas Unam really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit.
Pumas are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Tries to pass it through, and he's intervened well there. Can he get on the end of this? Shot a goal! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply. Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Buffon claims comfortable. Pumas are looking to go forward now. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. And the finish! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the run. And this is Owen. And this is Batistuta. Oh, good spread. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Owen, and this is Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got away. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And this is Ribery, and he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Owen, now it's Batistuta. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Zola. Zola. Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Pumas find a position of real strength, and it's Luis Suarez. Big chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Knocks it into space, and they win it back again. Pumas heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? It's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Clinical, just clinical. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Owen. Now it's Batistuta. Zola. Nicely spread. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Pumas Unam really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Pumas pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And the game has already resumed here. Pirlo. And that's a good ball. Oh, important interception. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Robson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries to play it, and the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's having a go! Corner number 3 coming up. Leopard! Brought out the best in the keeper. Ribery. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold aimed beyond the defence. Plenty to aim at. And the shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's in space and looking for... Goes for goal! Off the post! World class from Zola! About as smooth as it gets. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Now, can they get him away? Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! And he's steered it beyond the post.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Lampard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pirlo. And it's been played through. That's a throw. It's come through and he takes the shot! And that is faded wide.
Zola probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Succumbs to the pressure. And he's got the beating of his man. Chance, surely! Pirlo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for options for movement. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pirlo has created one goal already.
Zola might want to be careful there.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show? And Torres! That's a half-decent try.
Fernando Torres has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Looking for options, for movement. And he's managed to get... Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, this looks sharp. Just the goalkeeper's a bit... Chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ribery. That is great defending, so alert. Knocks it into space. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Out to the left it goes. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lovely feet. Can he finish? They've scored! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Yaya Toure. And that's the end of that. It all started well. And Hullet! Deftly out wide. Rodri. And he was alert to it. It's a lovely, neat pass. Great defending, strong and determined. No, that's been intercepted. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! Quality ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Eder Militao. No, again there's no way through. Luis Suarez.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Takes a shot! World class from Zola! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Thuram gathers from the goal kick. Oh, that is a good ball to... He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. No space, no problem, you just cannot... And the shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tries to play it through. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Thuram. Bullet.
That's good play from him.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Luis Suarez. He's onside. Ødegaard.
Unam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. And this is Bullet. Fernando Torres. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Pumas utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 22.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Camisa 11. Neymar.
Ronaldinho. He's got away. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri, over to the left. Somewhat off target. Pumas finding their passes.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they win it back again. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally...
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion.
Pirlo! He's done very well to get to that.
Pirlo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Luis Suarez! No, not the best of headers. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Hullet. Hullet going face-to-face with his... He's going for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That has been cut short. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Suarez charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the keeper's given it away. Luis Suarez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, good-looking ball. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Messi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. They've won a corner. They've played it short. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking wide. Played into space out wide. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Donnarumma sends that a long way. And it's Luis Suarez. Pirlo. Good take and the shot! And he's done it!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pass somewhat off target, and that was nowhere near his best. And that'll be a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Solar opts to play it back. And this is Luis Suarez. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And Solar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Pumas have it back and can go again. Luis Suarez. Shot, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
A case now of complete control. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over it. Luis Suarez! No, he's missed it.
Suarez really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Pumas absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Pumas have established themselves in a... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Señoras y señores, está prohibido estacionar alrededor del estadio. Utilicen el estacionamiento proporcionado por el club o cualquier otro estacionamiento privado de la zona.
Uma pausa para o almoço, galera. Já já eu volto. Deus abençoe a todos.